Welcome back to MS&Me My Story. Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, beautiful hibiscus flower. So, yeah, continuing on with the Aya part 2. I had left off with the last video and was explaining some of my ceremonies and what they were like, and how profound and opening they were. So I first off would like to apologize, as my story may kind of go a little left field now, and as it's just explaining how I got to where I am now. So there will be, of course, all the stuff about my MS and all that, but I'm just continuing on with my story and how I kind of ended up where I am now. So I finished my 9 extra days at the retreat center and carried on to Cusco. In Cusco, I got to a place called Casa La Gringa. It's a beautiful hostel there in Cusco, which is no longer there. It's just the mountain house, which is still just as beautiful. And got to meet a whole bunch of cool people, and there's kambo dots everywhere all of a sudden, this new medicine that I'm seeing. And at this hostel, Casa de Gringa, they offer Wachuma or San Pedro ceremonies up at the mountain house. And so this was one of the experiences I wanted to go have. Unfortunately, I bought myself a really nice painting at the retreat center first, or at the ayahuasca, and kind of spent the majority of the money that I had to do anything of those extras in Cusco. I'm sweating. It's super hot out right now. So yeah, I got there. I had my hostel already prepaid and whatnot, but I wasn't able to go do this Wachuma ceremony because I didn't have an extra $100 to pay for it. Fortunately, I met another Canadian gentleman there, and he just offered me the $100 and said, you got to go. It's a really good experience. So that was amazing. I got to go up there, and as I'm going up there, I'm meeting the crew that I'm going to go sit, or the people that I'm going to sit and have Wachuma with, and got to be good friends with these people and good connections. And as I was saying, there was all these people, and they've got these combo dots all over them, so I was kind of questioning about that, like, oh, maybe it's something I should probably do. And so the same day, I think, because I was supposed to go up for the Wachuma ceremony, I contacted Sylvie and was like, hey, Sylvie, do you know anyone about combo here in Cusco? And she's like, actually, I do. I'm a friend of this person who offers a combo, and you can go to PSAC and get that done. And she's like, he totally suggests that you do it. So I was like, okay, kind of nervous. I've been hearing stories about it, and you got to drink a lot of water before you do the medicine, and people purging on just the water and yada yada. So anywho, I got to go do this Wachuma ceremony, and as we're about to drink the medicine, we've got a bunch of rocks in our hands, and we've got putting intentions. And as I'm putting in my intentions, or asking this question, like, do I need to do combo? And as I say the word combo, like "ka" of the combo, I hear this big rabbit right behind me. So super clear sign, omen, if you will. And yeah, just a clear, direct sign that I did need to do this combo. So I drank the medicine of the Wachuma, sat back, and started to have this ceremony, which again, it's the grandfather spirit. It's love energy, heart opening. It's, again, super profound. You drink it during the day. You're more functional, and plants come out, and they're so vibrant. And wow, I mean, again, the biggest thing that happened for me on this ceremony was just unconditional, endless love. And this message that came through the grandfather, the medicine, was that I've shown my nieces that I love them, And my nieces know that I love them, and that it was okay for me to go live my life now, and that it was okay for me to come back to Peru, as the medicine was saying weeks previous that I would be returning to Peru sooner than I expect. It was so profound. I cried and cried and cried, and it just let me know that it was okay for me to go start living my own life, and that my nieces knew how much I loved them, and that they would one day see and forgive me for doing what I needed to do for myself. So it was super profound, on top of the fact that I got the message to go do the kambo. So the ceremony continues. Later on in the day, they give you a bowl of fruit, or a few hours later, and that bowl of fruit is something like the best thing you've seen in the world when you're in the medicine. It was so delicious and so tasteful and so vibrant. And then you get to go walk out on the mountainside, where there's temples, Temple of the Moon, and go along the river and the creek where there's this cleansing area, and it's just a magical place to be and experience. And with the group of people that I was doing it with, you're bonding and creating these friendships, and I was explaining my story to them, and they were just, four of them specifically were just, I don't know, they're really liking my energy. And I was telling them that I couldn't make it to the Machu Picchu trip because I'd spent all my money on a painting. And actually they were, so four of them decided, they came up to me and were like, we want you to come. We're on this little group ourselves, and it's a part of our group to go do Machu Picchu tomorrow morning and do the tour guide and be there for a couple of days. And we want to take you with us. We'll pay for your room, we'll pay for your train, we'll pay for your food, we'll pay for you to be there with us. We just want your fun energy and hanging out with us. So I explained to them, like, I'm honored and blessed, and I will do my best, because it was only if things worked out perfectly. I had to run down. They wanted me to stay up at the mountain house, which is another $20 or whatever, and you sleep up there all night. So I had to wake up at 5 in the morning, run down the mountain to my hostel, close up and get my bags to the hostel, get into a taxi and get to the train station all for 7 in the morning, and jump on the same train to go to Machu Picchu with them. Fortunately, it all worked out down to like the minute. And wow, what a magical experience that was. Again, thank you to those blessed souls and those amazing humans that brought me along and paid for me. When I got back, I got to do the kambo. I talked to this other lady that I encountered, and she's like, oh yeah, sure, I'd love to do that with you. And again, jump in a little motor car and go to a small town called Pisac, which is like a 30-25 minute drive away, and get to the shamans, or the shaman's house, who's going to administer the kambo. And like I said, I was kind of feeling nervous, and as I was walking on the property, I just kind of was like, you know what, I told the shaman, I'm just going to watch this friend of mine, this lady, do it, and then I'll decide if I want to do it. And she just kind of laughed and was like, no, sorry, you're on my property, you're doing it now. So I accepted that. She explained her thing, that kambo, how it works, you drink 2.5 liters of water previous, and then she will burn gates, they're called, or the first 2 layers of your skin, open and remove the skin, and then put the frog venom medicine on. Within seconds, it starts reacting, your body starts reacting. It's a full neurosystemic shock. It's your body doesn't really know what's going on, so it puts every fight or flight thing to go out to make sure it's cleaning or helping your body. Your heart starts going really fast, you start getting really hot, and then you start hearing some woofing in your ears and your head, and then you purge. If you're struggling to purge, they tell you to, she was saying, you can help yourself purge by sticking your fingers down your throat, which kind of scared me. I'm not good at that and was never good at that. And she's like, oh, I'll do it, I'll help you, which is kind of weird too. But I did it. I purged bright yellow bile. I was having troubles getting the rest out, and so she came up with a rapé pipe. Again, I was telling you about that snuff that they do, and snuff, blew it up my nose, and that helped me purge really good. And wow, what an experience. I mean, it takes a lot out of you, but it really does some deep cleaning. It helped. The kambo medicine is used with the tribes, the Yawanawa, the Hunikin, and many other, and it helps clear and unblock your chakras. It can help remove negative energy. It can help give you good luck, and it helps heightens your senses. So your seeing, your smell, your touch. Yeah, I was knocked out for about 45 minutes, and then I had to be kind of helped out, but it was good. Anywho, this is coming on 10 minutes and a half, so I'm going to leave it with that. Thank you for listening again. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all the love. I hope you come back and watch some more. Please, if you have any questions, queries, quotes, and concerns, please let me know. I'd love to help you out. Peace.